7 actors have put on the Joker makeup. 3 became legends, 3 became cautionary tales, and 1 is still trying to prove themselves. But here's what separates the Joker's fans' worship to the ones they want erased from history. And it all starts with this tattoo. When Jared Leto was cast as the Joker in 2016, DC fans were cautiously optimistic. Oscar winner, intense performer, method actor, and then the movie came out. This tattoo, this single creative choice, became the symbol for everything wrong with the DCEU's Joker. Fans didn't just reject the design, they rejected the entire philosophy behind it. Because Leto's Joker wasn't scary, he was a tryhard. Ledger's Joker didn't need anyone to tell you he was damaged. You could see it in his eyes, hear it in his voice, feel it in every scene.
You helped me by erasing my mind what faded memories I had.
Leto's Joker had to label it, like a warning sign on a product that isn't actually dangerous. Because Leto didn't just play the Joker badly, he made sure everyone knew he was becoming the Joker. Used condoms sent to Margot Robbie, dead rats mailed to cast members, refusing to break character on set. Will Smith said he never met Jared Leto, only the Joker. Now here's the thing about method acting. It works when it serves the performance. Daniel Day-Lewis stayed in character for Lincoln and won an Oscar. Leto sent dead animals to his co-workers and got 10 minutes of screen time. 10 minutes. And in those 10 minutes, every choice felt wrong. The laugh was forced, the aesthetic was Hot Topic meets gangster cosplay. The presence was forgettable. Now, Leto could have recovered. He could have learned from the criticism, adjusted the performance, come back stronger. Instead, he returned in Zack Snyder's Justice League with a new look and one of the most memed lines in DC history. "We live in a society."
We live in a society.
I mean, I know you're a sophisticated guy. The world is a mess.
A line that had already been a meme about Joker fans for years, delivered unironically in a major studio film. The reaction was brutal. Fans said, Jared Leto's Joker is what happens when you try too hard to be edgy. And the damaged tattoo tells you everything you need to know about this version. Jared Leto had everything. The look, the commitment, the budget, the platform. But he made one critical mistake. He confused edge with depth. He thought telling us the Joker was crazy would make him scary. He weaponized method acting as a publicity stunt instead of a character tool. But 15 years ago, there was another method actor, another performer who disappeared into the Joker, another casting choice that fans absolutely hated when it was announced. Pretty boy from romantic comedies. No edge, no menace, just a nice Australian guy. And then they saw this. That performance didn't need dead rats. It didn't need PR stunts. It didn't need a forehead tattoo explaining what we were watching. Heath Ledger didn't send dead rats. He locked himself in a hotel room for a month with a Joker diary. He practiced that voice until his throat hurt. He studied psychopaths. Not to brag about it in interviews, but to disappear into the madness. And when The Dark Knight hit theaters in 2008, it didn't just change superhero movies. It made the Joker more iconic than Batman. But there's a tragedy here that makes his performance even more haunting. Heath Ledger died 6 months before the world saw what he'd created. He never knew he'd won. And every actor who's played the Joker since has had to answer the same question. How do you follow that? Fans who doubted him became believers. Heath Ledger didn't just play the Joker, he became him. And this is the greatest villain performance in movie history. Ledger proved something Leto never understood. The best performances don't announce themselves, they haunt you.
Well, hello, beautiful. You must be Harvey's squeeze.
And you are beautiful.
But here's where it gets complicated, because in 2022, Matt Reeves cast a Joker who's become the most divisive choice in Batman history, and he's barely in the movie. Barry Keoghan appears in The Batman for exactly one scene, 5 minutes, through prison glass, mostly in shadow, and somehow that 5 minutes started a war. The design was intentional. Congenital disease, disfigured skin, real-world horror instead of comic book theatrics. Matt Reeves wanted a Joker who felt medically accurate, someone shaped by actual pain. Some fans called it brilliant, others called it trying too hard to be realistic. Fans are split down the middle. Barry Keoghan's Joker is the most realistic and disturbing take we've ever seen, versus he looks like he has a skin condition, not like the Clown Prince of Crime. And then Warner Bros. Released the full deleted scene online. Not in the movie, online.
Just terrified, 'cause you're not sure he's wrong, huh? You think they deserved it, huh? You think they deserved it.
So here's Barry Keoghan's problem. He's in Joker purgatory. Too little screen time to be judged fairly. Too divisive a design to be universally accepted. And The Batman Part 2 won't come out until 2026. Ledger had a full movie to prove himself. Keoghan has 5 minutes and a lot of opinions. The question isn't whether Barry Keoghan is a good Joker. The question is, will we ever get to see enough of him to find out? But before Ledger haunted us, before Keoghan divided us, before Leto embarrassed us, there was a man who made the Joker a movie star. Jack Nicholson, 1989. The first time mainstream audiences saw the Joker as a true A-list villain. And Jack knew exactly what he was worth. Nicholson negotiated top billing, $6 million salary, and a percentage of the box office. He earned over $60 million total. Ledger's Joker wanted to watch the world burn. Nicholson's Joker wanted to rule it with style. This wasn't chaos, this was showmanship. A gangster who thought of murder as performance art.
Your pals, they're not bad people. Maybe we, ought to give them a couple of days to think it over.
And here's what made Nicholson legendary. He never let Batman overshadow him. Critics argued he stole the movie from Michael Keaton. Jack Nicholson's response? I got paid like I stole the movie too. Fans loved it. Jack Nicholson didn't audition for Joker. The Joker auditioned for Jack Nicholson. And he made the Joker a movie star, not just a villain. He understood something that modern method actors forget. You don't have to suffer for greatness. You can have fun and still be terrifying. Jack Nicholson proved that the Joker could be prestige cinema. He made it safe for actors like Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix to take the role seriously. And he did it all without sending a single dead rat to anyone. 2019, a standalone Joker movie. No Batman, no DCEU, no comic book universe at all. Just an art film about a mentally ill man descending into violence. And fans were skeptical. And then it made over $1 billion. First R-rated film ever to cross $1 billion. Phoenix didn't just play the Joker, he played a man whose own body betrayed him. That laughing wasn't menacing, it was painful. Two Jokers, two Oscars, two completely different approaches. Ledger disappeared into the character and made Joker terrifying. Phoenix exposed the character's humanity and made Joker tragic. Fans embraced it. Joaquin Phoenix made us feel sorry for the Joker, and that's terrifying. And this is the most human version of the character we've ever seen. Joaquin Phoenix proved that the Joker could carry a movie without Batman, that he could be prestige cinema, that method acting could produce Oscar-worthy results.
With a society that abandons him and treats him like trash!
Call the police,
I'll
Gene.
tell you what you get!
Call the police.
You get what you fucking deserve!
And then came Joker Folie à Deux, a musical, a courtroom drama, a deconstruction of the first film that seemed to hate its own audience. The sequel made less than a quarter of what the original earned, and fans were brutal. The reaction was immediate. They took everything great about the first movie and threw it away. And Fully Ado proves that not every character needs a sequel. So here's Joaquin Phoenix's legacy. One brilliant, Oscar-winning masterpiece, and one sequel so bad it retroactively hurt the original. He showed us the best and worst of what happens when you treat the Joker as art instead of entertainment. But while movie Jokers fight for legacy, there's one performance that's been the definitive Joker for over 30 years. And you've probably never seen his face while doing it. Mark Hamill, Batman the Animated Series, 1992. That laugh. If you grew up in the 90s, that's the Joker laugh. Not Ledger's, not Nicholson's, Mark Hamill's. For 3 decades, Hamill has voiced the Joker in cartoons, video games, and animated movies. When people read Joker comics, they hear Mark Hamill's voice. The Arkham games gave Hamill his darkest material. Joker torturing Jason Todd. Joker's death scene in Arkham City. Joker haunting Batman's mind in Arkham Knight. Live-action Jokers get Oscars and headlines. Mark Hamill gets generations of fans who can't imagine anyone else. Fans don't debate Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill is the Joker's voice. Everyone else is just an imitation. And he proved that animation deserves as much respect as live action. The best Joker performance isn't the one that wins awards. It's the one that becomes the voice in your head. And that voice belongs to Mark Hamill. So what separates the loved Jokers from the hated ones? Commitment without pretension. Heath Ledger transformed completely but never made it about himself. Joaquin Phoenix suffered for the role and delivered results. Jared Leto sent dead rats and made it a spectacle. Understanding the character. Nicholson, Ledger, Phoenix, and Hamill all understood that the Joker is chaos with a philosophy, anarchy with purpose. Leto understood the aesthetic but missed the soul. Material matters. Even brilliant actors need good material. Phoenix was transcendent in the first film, and lost in the sequel. Keoghan has potential but needs screen time to prove it. Legacy building. Nicholson made Joker a prestige role. Ledger made it Oscar-worthy. Hamill made it eternal. Leto made it a punchline. The worst Jokers try too hard to be edgy without understanding what makes the character work. The best Jokers disappear into the role and make you forget you're watching an actor. So here's your mission. Drop a comment right now with your Joker, the one you'd defend in any argument. Are you Team Ledger, Team Nicholson, Team Hamill, or are you brave enough to defend Jared Leto? Actually, if you're Team Leto, I need to hear your reasoning. I'm genuinely curious. Every generation gets the Joker they deserve. Choose yours carefully, because this debate will never end. And honestly, that's exactly what the Joker would want.